Welcome back to the Talos Principal Road to Gehenna. It's been a while since I played. I apologize for all the delays. I have plenty of excuses which I will not list here because they're not that valid. But here we are again, and I kind of forget the last thing I did. No, I don't. How could I forget? I tried and failed to get a star for a good hour, and it was very discouraging. And it made me not really want to get any of the other stars. So we'll see how that goes. I think we're in area 3 or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, we're rescuing bots, and the world is coming to an end, so we're letting them go free. And solving puzzles. Let's get back to it. Let's do this one. Obviously, I already did the one down there, which I can... Oh yeah, no, hold on. So if I go visit this area... Well... Might as well explore then. I could have sworn it was closer. Is this it? Or is this the one I just skipped? No, this is the one I skipped. Okay, we'll just do this one then. Harmony. We have fans, hexahedrons, and connectors. Harmony, huh? Harmony indeed. We have one stationary connector and a wall with which I cannot bring anything through. That's interesting. We have a laser beam, a star. I don't want to see another star in my life. There's another emitter. With a lot of stuff to block it. Okay. And we have a bunch of walls. A couple, no, one, at least one jammer, another connector down there. Cubes sitting on the things. Okay. Okay. Interesting. A lot of windows. Little windows. A fan missing its thing, which obviously activates... Oh, and who's that? I wonder. Can't see through the gate. I don't know what this activates. Oh, what am I talking about? Just, it blows me up to the top there. Okay. Alright, that's this area. Let's check out these ladders. Okay, we got a way back. We have this area, which is what I was looking at a second ago. There's the star. Boy, this has a lot of moving parts. I'm not even sure where to begin. Well, let's see what I can do, first of all. I'll just start there. We have cubes. And an emitter. I actually don't see anything I can start by doing. Can I carry one of those connectors out? Well, the only connector. Can I carry that out? Not that I know of. Okay, well in that case, is there something I can connect it to over here? Well, okay. I can carry one of these cubes out. I don't know if I need that though. And I can't carry it through here. Okay, okay. I guess I can use it to jump over the wall. In fact, I can use one of them to carry over the wall. Hopefully I can get it back. I don't know if I need to do this or not. Let me see. Well, there's ladders here. Obviously I need to do something with this. Here's a wall. I can use one of the cubes to sit on that. Open up this wall. But then I can carry the other one and... oh, well, actually... okay, it has to start by going over here, I believe. Or why don't I just open this one up and get that jammer first? Like that. Boy, that's interesting. Let me get one of those other cubes. You know what? Okay, now I actually do need to put this cube on here. And then grab this one, take it over, and I think open up that final little piece here. No, not that one. Oh, wait a second. No. Okay, this cube can go here. And the jammer can sit here. Nope. There we go. Then we just need to connect this to the emitter here. I think that should work, yeah. Then I can come up and collect the fan. Alright, fan detached. Now, and we're back. Sorry about that. My power just completely cut out. It never does that. It's really strange. No wind, nothing. Looks like we have to do this part over, which is totally fine. I remember what to do, I think. So first we need to... yeah, go over here. We need to go over here, bring the boxes around, do a little dance, jam a couple things, go get the other box. No, actually, this one. I forget how I did this. Thank you, and welcome back to you as two. Welcome back to you as two, as well. Okay, there we go. Thing here. We will need that eventually, but for now, where's my other box? Wait a second. Oh, let's see what I did there. Hold on. Then we go and get the actual box we're supposed to get, and then bring it back. Put it right here. Grab this one, put it right here. Grab the jammer for now, put it there. We don't need this far box for just a second. Okay. Connect this to this and put it, somewhere. Hold on. So this can actually be... ooh. Right there. Then this can hold this open, and we should be good. Well, except for the fact that I need to switch these two, I think. Ooh, except, yeah, I can't really do that unless I... how did I do this so easily? Alright, let's grab this and put this here. There we go. Put the jammer on the thing. Right there. Okay. Then we need to grab the fan blade. put it outside. That works. Grab everything else that we don't need anymore. Drop it outside. Do a bit of an assembly line thing here. Crates, boxes, cubes, anything but hexahedron, which is two syllables too many. Let me jam that so I can bring that with me. There we go. Nope, not that. That's not what I wanted to jam at all. I wanted to jam this. There we go. Finally this, jam this door, and take the fan away. Alright, we got a collection of goods here. Goods and services for my benefit. That's way less goods than I thought I brought over. That took far too long. Now, can we jam through the purple thing? Yes, we can. But then there's the issue of, well, those I'll just have to deal with. Sync them up or something, I don't know. This obviously has to be blocked. Then what are we doing with this connectors is my next question. Let me put these cubes back. Well, the fan can go there. And there's, in fact, let me try that first. Maybe there's something to that. One thing at a time. And I'll go ahead and apply this. Now, the question here is, I have a feeling this is, yeah, it's going to continue to block my efforts here. In fact, that's the goal, so yeah, I'm sure that's not the next thing to do. So instead of that, let's see. Maybe I should jam that door instead, right? That door. And let's go check out what's behind that door. Gonna need to climb the ladder to do that. Well, it looks like there's another thing to jam, which, well, I mean, I can use the connector, but then I need to carry something else across here. And that I don't know how to do. Where does this go? It goes around here. Oh! It goes... Ah! Well, maybe that star's not too hard to get after all. All I have to do here is figure out how to carry one more object across here. That doesn't sound too difficult now that we have two cubes. Let's find out. Can I, Perhaps. Perhaps is the answer. I think... Hi. I think... I forget. Do I get a little boost from standing on a fan? No, I do not. Well... Wait. I can't... Where does this go? I can't just go through there, can I? I'm sure I can't. I'll have to go rescue my connector in a second. No, it's teasing me just out of view there. Okay. All I need to bring is one object. Can I pick it up through the window? No, I cannot. It's possible that... Let me try something here. No, not that. Not sure how I feel about that jammer sitting on the cube. But hey. I have, there's gotta be. I think I'm doing it again. I'm falling into the star trap, guys. Help me. Can't help myself. Alright, let's do this instead. Let me put this down and put the cube. Nah, I can't do that. I mean, I guess I can, but it kind of just slides off. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I can do it! I can't put it through there, huh? Okay. Can't climb over walls with it. What can I do? Can I jump on this? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, actually. Let me grab that other cube. How am I going to get back across, though? Well, we'll come to that when we come to that. No, I can't make it up on there, can I? Okay. Well, forget the star for a second. Let me see how I can solve the puzzle. So, how do I can't get it over there at all, so how is this gonna work? Let me go do the thing. Wait, why do I... Oh, never mind. Okay. I need to jam that door again, so let me go grab the jammer. I am just all over the place. Can I not... No, I can't put anything through there. Can I put a cube through there? No. Curious. So maybe this is a red herring. Maybe that's the connector I need to use. That would make much more sense, to be honest. Problem with that is this. So where can I see that from? Here? Maybe. Is there another window? No. No, I can't see it from here at all. Okay. Okay. Let me get my connector back first. These guys I can pretty easily sync up, like just by doing this. Well, to a point. Hold on, let me coordinate this a little bit. There we go. And that'll give me enough time to do something, I think. But what? Can't climb while carrying an item. Of course I can't. Well, if I do this, and then I jam that thing. Oh, I guess I could jam one of these. But I need to jam both of them. Let me at least sync them up as well. Okay. So two things are synced here. Now if I do this... Okay. I have a feeling that's not enough. But let's at least see what happens here. Let's try this first. I don't think that's going to work. Especially with that cube in the way. Is there something else I can put on there? Or better yet, just put this on the cube. No, that's not going to work. Well, I have a feeling that I'm going to need to use both sources and kind of stagger them so that when one's disconnected, the other one's connected. Kind of like that tower puzzle in the base game. But how do I do that? First of all, there's this window here, and this one, which, okay, I mean, I can do this. That actually just worked on accident? Okay, I mean, sure. Good enough. Good enough. Let me grab my other hexahedron. Put it here. Swap the fans. And then... Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, come on. Did I mess it up? I messed it up, didn't I? Oh, it's because of this. Okay, so... That's... special. How do I fix that problem? Okay. Well, I don't think I need this cube now, do I? Well, I guess I do. No, I gotta put something else here. What am I gonna put there? I'm using all my stuff. Let's see. There's nothing else to grab over there. I mean... Yeah, I can put the fan blade there, but I kind of need that. Is there some other way? No. What a dilemma. Well, why does that connector have to be there? Why can't it, for example, just be here? You know? Let's try that theory first. I don't get why it has to be there, but... Like, this should just work. Yeah, and then they're disconnected at separate rates, so... I don't see a problem with this, and this may be how I get across to that other side. Let me jump up here. Okay. Here I am, but... Well, here, let me just release the Kraken. Bye, Kraken. Who are you, anyway? You are Rockwell. I kind of remember that name. Oh, wasn't he one of the artists or something? Maybe. Alright, let's see. Is there anything in here I can grab? Nope, just some reading to do. Let's do a reading. Welcome back, Uriel. Copy 7. There are threads available. Well, you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm sure I forgot some of these that I've clicked on already that have like new replies or whatever. Okay. Stratton fragment number 13. I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed. Here's an interesting bit of text. Here's the text. Mr. Mulciber says, "Thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of these files?" Of course. Stratton certainly. Okay, this looks like just random chatter. A small apology. Frankenstein says, "As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. I thought clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space, and I still think that's true, but as we approach the end, or transformation of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as a critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe, I don't know. But I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true, but please understand that without them I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses, gave me something to hold on to. Gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that I am more grateful than you will ever know, and I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating." Mac, I will never forget your devastating deconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me in the long run to be a better writer. Cool. dog. Hey, the mean reviews were the best. Nice. Alright, that's cool. So Frankenstein apologizes. Submission's still open with an attachment. Lamb says he likes to write, now more than ever. Kaiju says don't forget, there's a tutorial to help. Alright, let's load this tutorial thing. Sorry, what? Welcome to the story creation tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help guide you stupid water through the process. According to this random number, all stories begin with characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish a story, you simply need to understand your characters, and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is Bildungsroman. What? Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Close your eyes. You see before you a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy, a girl, or someone else? A boy? I don't know. Good. A character's sex helps determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how other characters will perceive them. Now imagine your character is a little older and experiencing real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Learning how to ride a bike. I don't know. Let me see the answers. Demonstrating startling physical prowess. Something these ancient ideas fail to capture. Succeeding in an intellectual challenge. Everything better than everyone else all the time. Well, we got a regular Doc Savage over here. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one because those are far too in-depth. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experiential influences. What sort of an upbringing did your character have? Poor but nurturing. We'll go with that. That's a reasonable quality. According to extensive studies of the genre and ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantage. Sure, yeah, I can see that. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. Okay. Sure. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want to give that character that type of background? Yes, I am quite certain. Great. Now imagine your character has reached adulthood. 87.2327% of Bildungsroman records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? Oh boy. My protagonist goes by unharmed. Thank you. This is sounding dramatic already, is it? Sounds pretty boring to me. A character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises, and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises. Male, gifted in esoteric ways, low wealth background, caring family. Uninteresting. I told you it was boring. Ready to generate story. Here we go. Please stand by. Locking story premises, generating outcomes, displaying your first draft. To begin my life with the beginning of life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. Fiscally deprived childhood. My father, as he is always careful to point out, is only able to report the midwife's account, seeing how he was pulling a long shift at the nearby textiles mill to pay for a second-hand cot. Okay. I wasn't thinking it was going to be that poor, but okay. Your character's talents are a poor match for the world they live in. My childhood was, in retrospect, a by and large miserable period. It seemed that while everyone else had their place and purpose, I was an outsider in their system. I was not minded for geography or mathematics or football, and yet I was unable to put into words precisely what I was minded for. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Your character faced no overwhelming obstacle in their life. Although it is customary for these tales to begin with some great calamity befalling the protagonist, my experience is unique for sparing me any such thing. Perhaps my more cynical readers will switch off now, but they shan't be missed. They shan't be missed. Shan't. I mean, is that even a word in American English? American don't say shan't. We say they shall not. Well, no, we don't even say that. That's basically shan't. What would we say? But they won't. Keep it simple, people. Be missed, for not every story needs complication and drama. A life well lived ought to be every bit as special. It does, however, make the story rather short. I lived happily ever after. The end. Yeah, sure, publish, I don't care. Okay. Hey, we are level 8! See, this is why you do things. Restricted billboard threads have been unlocked. Alright. Well, that unlocks this one. Alright, a short... Oh, well, this is mine. Good to see you joining in, Uriel. What a read! It's Frankenstein. I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as a Bildungsroman. Is that actually a word? Am I just being stupid here? I don't know that word. Maybe that's a thing. 4 out of 10. Thanks, Frankenstein. And I remember what you said before you criticized this, so I'm not taking any offense to that. Alright, mod discussion number 327. Urgent topics with an attachment. Let's see what this is all about. Level 9, board. A number of topics to address with some urgency. Orc. Spider has been exploiting the gallery code again to contact other citizens. We've closed the loophole. Have I heard of Spider before? But he managed to get a number of posts onto the billboard before we could shut it down. Unfortunately, they were heavily upvoted, so the view counts were high. Mr. Mulciber, what can we do if they insist on supporting him? We can't ban the entire community. Well, I mean, depends on what type of government system you have. Admin, you know that I hate to interfere, but I think you might find this library resource insightful. Okay. Detecting and directing citizen voting patterns. Chapter 7. Applying the indices to form predictions. Voters can be reframed and understood as consumers of the political product. That's a funny way of looking at it, but okay. Individual people... Oh, you actually looked up that word. Okay. A literary genre that focuses on the psychological and moral growth of the protagonist from youth to adulthood, in which character change is important? Boy, I failed that test. Well, thanks for looking that up for me. I've never heard that word before. Now I know. Okay. Individual people, blah, blah, blah. Later chapters we will explore. Some boring reading, right? It's also 1:30 a.m. How these techniques can be used to directly affect voting patterns. Oh, subtle alterations of the ways the questions are asked. Okay, go for it. Okay, and that's everything to read right now. It looks like I've now broken the, this again. But that's okay, we don't need this fan anymore, I don't think. Well, why does that matter? No, we do need the fan, I want my hexahedron back. Okay, should I try to get the star? That's the question. I need to get something over this wall, and I quite simply don't know how to do that. Why? What's the problem here? Oh, they're synced. Well, that'll do it. Here, let me do this. Okay, let me hold him here. And then let me hold him at about the same way, and then block the door again. Okay, we should be good now. The only problem is I need to get a thing over there, and I don't know how to do that. Let me climb up on the fan, grab the cube. Can I? Well, hold on. Maybe. Yes, I can. Hold on. I see a way. See a way. Almost. I have to time it right. Yes, there we go. Alright. I mean, that works. Drop this here. And go jam the other thing. There we go. Then climb the ladder of despair. Go put this down on this thing. Go grab the cube, put it on this one, and we're home free. Ladies and gentlemen, a well-earned star. That was much better than the last one. How long have I been going? About 45 minutes, give or take. I'll have a look-see at another puzzle. QR code. Just wondering. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I was wondering if there was a way to like bring something outside, but I don't want to even get involved in all that stuff. Okay, let's see. Maybe that's the puzzle. Yeah, I think that's the puzzle I did already. Let's just follow the signs. Not a big fan of when it glitches the ground out of my from under my feet. Alright, next we have these two. One just has connectors. Let's go with that one. Hold on, let me check the yeah, nothing new. Alright. Having a peek around. This is the one I want to check out. Well, this one's called Raid Trivia. Oh no. That sounds awful. It's surprisingly mild looking. Well, there's the red and the blue. I'm assuming we need both of them active to open that gate. Alright, well, there's the red emitter. There's also a red receiver over there. Where's the blue emitter? I think I saw something. There it is. Oh, there's another double gate right here. Huh. Well, this could be fun. Let's start out by doing this. And then this. Alright, we've collected some connectors. 3 to be precise. Don't know if that's all we need. Is that all of them actually? It might be. Yeah, it's looking that way. Okay. Alright, so let's disconnect everything and start from scratch. Put everything in the middle here. Alright, first problem has arisen. I need to open one of these gates to have access to a blue emitter. The red one's here. Problem being... Okay, no, I think I see. If I do this, can I then go over here and just connect up to there? Sure. I think we also... I think I need to open this first. Temporarily, at least. So let's open this up. Just so we can grab the blue emitter from here. I don't know if this will work. Maybe? Let me see what happens. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright. Well... No, hold on. Let's grab this one. Then... Uh, I need a connector here. I think what I'm gonna have to do is forego this red one for a second. Can't do that, can I? Okay. Let's start over. Let me open this up. What's up, Sarlash? That was my best move that I can give at 1:45. Is it late? I don't know. I must have been thrown off by the power outage. Strimmin'. Okay, the blue is the problem here. Blue is always the problem. Like, yes, I can connect this, but... Let me do that. Well, no, I can't. I have to have this open. I need a third one. Well, look what I have here. A third one. So I think I have to do something like this. I think I need to have a double connection to this one. I can get rid of this. Yeah, and then I can disconnect this red one. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, it's fine though. This one's still connected. All I have to do is this. And then... No, I gotta open the stupid blue one again. Fine. Give me a sec. Okay, guess we'll do that one then. So... that's a problem. Because I have to use this blue emitter. I can't use this one, even though it's easier to open this door. Quite simply because I don't have a way to get around the reds. So if it's this one, I can kind of squeeze on this outside here and hit the blue there, while using the two reds to go from here and around the corner for the other. I just don't know how to get to that point. If I can keep this connected somehow, I need something like I can grab this, I guess. I wonder. Okay, because I need a way to like switch connectors. Like, yeah, I can do that. That's not gonna help me too much though. Because as soon as I pick this one up, this will go away. So, okay, yeah, I can add it to this. I wonder if that'll work when I pick this up. If it's fast enough, maybe. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I totally forgot to shut the lights off in the master bedroom. Hold on. So, what was I gonna do? I was gonna try to pick this up and hope that this laser beam remains connected. Let's find out if that happens. Nope. Alright then, I have no idea what to do. That's annoying. How can I set this up so that I can Wait. I can't get both of these, unfortunately. Okay, start over again, I guess. So I have to do this. I don't see another way. Well, I guess I don't need that one. So then... Well, no, I do, because I need to shut the store off. Okay. From there... Oh boy. Let me put this here, I guess? And pick this up? Okay, that's a start. Then the problem becomes... this. Okay. Man, that's frustrating. Okay, let me think about this. If I go back to connecting to this, is that gonna work? Not really. Let me do this. Well, no, because so many lasers. Okay. Can I not? No, I can't. Man. Well, hold on a second. No? Oh, wrong one. Okay. This one, that one. Nope, of course not. Of course not, because I shut the stupid thing off. And then if I do this, it's going to open the blue one, yes, but then... okay. Curious. Okay. Let me try this. Let me try something here. Well, it's not exactly what I wanted to try, but okay. That's gonna break something. But it might be fine. Debatably. Okay. Have a good one, MBM. Thanks for dropping by. I think I just got an idea. Let me try this. And then, if I pick this up, this should still open. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay. Now we're kind of back to the original problem. How do I keep this gate open and go retrieve that other connector? I'm not seeing a way. Like, at all. do this, right? Well, well, kind of. But it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything once it hits the connector. I can't do that as soon as the laser beam hits there. Now, this would work if I moved this over to the right a little bit. That would give me the angle that I needed. So let me open this back up to get this backup beam. And then pick this up, move it over here. Is that far enough? Probably not. Let me do this. Then pick this up again. Okay, this is debatable. I don't even know if this is intended, but I think I can do something like this. So put this down here. And then block this line. And pick this up. Yes. Okay. Okay. And that's it. Then I just have to run over here, open this up. I don't know if that was the intended solution again, but if it works, it works. That was interesting. That was a really interesting puzzle. Okay, yeah, that's all I have time for. Let me collect this thing. Now I'm gonna have to read more, aren't I? Well, who are we rescuing today? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Who did I just rescue? Seriously? He's just gone. Okay. Well, let's go read the thing. He booked it. That's funny. Okay. What do we got? Jefferson Goldblum announcement. Goldboom in the 9th dimension. Max says he started writing the next episode. I'm gonna have to skim some of this because I need to go to bed. The brave soul who is in the tower will know everything we know. You and me won't exist, so what's the point? I just don't want to give up on them. Okay. Lilith says she likes Max stories, and he's a good artist. Very well. The top 10 things I love about Gehenna. Oh, okay. 10. No more puzzles. I enjoyed solving puzzles at first. That made me feel smart. After solving dozens of them, though, I started wondering what's the point. 9. No mines. This is funny. It's not really the exploding that drives you crazy. It's the sounds. Yes. Absolutely agree. Number 8. No turrets. Just when you think you've solved something, a turret! Also see above. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice. Yeah, there's like those, non-exploding mines, but that's true. Yeah, there's no, like, death things here. No stars? Sorry, what? There's stars here. What's he talking about? Stupid stars. Oh boy, I feel that one. Community. In Elohim's world, you're alone. That's true. That's true. Apart from the creepy, like, silhouettes that pop up here and there. Stories. They can take you away to a whole other world. Yeah. Interactive stories, I agree. That's pretty cool. And creativity. Make your own. That's pretty cool, too. Being myself. Elohim's world, you're always defined as by the process. Life is a struggle, nothing else. Yeah, that's okay. It's a pure test. Yeah, they're right. So this is freedom. This is new world. Top 1, no more Elohim. My child this, my child that. The process, blah, blah, blah. Eternal life, yada, yada, yada. Do this, don't do that. Behold, I put a huge tower right in front of you, but don't ever go there or I'll kill you. But let me ramble on about chaos and time for a while. That'll be interesting. Yawn. When is that guy finally going to shut up? Oh yeah, that's right, in Gehenna. Worth it for that alone. Hey, he was just doing what he was programmed to do. And finally, why do we deserve to be saved? Someone's having an existential crisis here. 401, maybe the rest of you don't wonder about this or don't care, but I do. We always assumed Elohim was wrong, was lying, something like that. The process could never be completed, maybe it didn't even exist, so we thought we were better than him and all the others. We told ourselves we ended up here because we were special. We were too smart for Elohim, too unique, too weird. But now the process is complete after all. It did work, so what are we? Maybe we're just a bunch of stupid, broken old programs, mutations that should never have existed, aberrations. Sure, we're proud of being outcasts, but what if we're outcasts for a reason? All we've done is fail in some way. Why do we deserve to be saved? Okay, overthinking it a bit, as everything tends to do in this game. But they're simply programs that, basically, they said it failed in some way. You know, I was the program, not Uriel, but like my, whatever that entity was the one that ascended the tower for the first time successfully. And all the program's points were to find the one that could do that. I wouldn't say they're failures. They just failed. You have something to contribute. I guess I'll still have to think about that. I find it difficult to believe our silly ideas are somehow valuable. Ah, don't down yourself. Oh, this thread has caused an error, okay. Curious. And that's that. Alright. Signing off. Still have work tomorrow and such. Okay, so success. We got a star. We solved 2 puzzles. That's not too bad at all. Way better than my last session. My problem is I can't seem to know, like, when to quit quit solving a puzzle. Like, if I don't figure it out, I just go down a rabbit hole of never-ending pain and misery and suffering. Alright, folks, until next time, thanks for dropping by, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.